Hi everybody, this is Tanya. Welcome to my channel. We have an unboxing today. This is from Kickstarter, the Embroidered Graveyard. I'm so excited it is here. I'm still waiting for the Embroidered Forest Tarot. This is the Oracle. Came with a beautiful looking book. Haven't opened it yet. I only opened the tarot cloth that matches it. Oh, and it came with this. A planchette type pen. Looks like a planchette for a Ouija board. And it has two pins, or two backing things. So be very secure on your whatever you put on. So we got a deck and this gorgeous book. So let's start with the book. This is a nice sized book. Yeah, my first order she sent out did not ever get here. The people said it was lost. So she sent this out and this got to me right away. So if you're having a problem with yours, just communicate. It's no problem. She handled that so well. Great customer service. Look at this beautiful gilding on the book. Now this is a nice chunky book and hardcover and gold gilding. Isn't that beautiful? Gilding inside. The Embroidered Graveyard. Introductions, disclaimers. Using the deck for spirit communing. Using the deck for introspection. Using the deck for grief and depression aid. Program the deck. Activate spirit connection. Disable spirit connection. Program a card as an avatator for spirit. Card meanings. So quite a few cards in there. Check that out. Oh, spreads. We all love looking at spreads. 226. Oh, look at that beautiful color. How to use the card spread for your reading. In a quiet place where you will not be disturbed, sit with your deck as you clear your mind. You may wish to cleanse your space, invite a deity, and perform a pre-reading mantra with the rituals on page 177 to 186. We all have different ways of doing this. Begin shuffling your cards as you ask the question associated with the card position, number 1, and then place the card face down where indicated. Repeat shuffling, asking the next question until the cards are placed down in order of formation of the spread. One by one, turn over the cards and see how the card answers the question. You may wish to keep a journal so you can look back on your readings. So let's see the spreads. Healing feelings. At one time or another, we all could use that. What advice could you give a friend if they were feeling this? What tools, resources are available to help me heal? Who can I turn to for support at this time? What daily actions or rituals can I take to help me heal? Oh, I love this. All things that give you the power. You know, we love to be able to help ourselves, you know, and put things into motion. instead of sitting there and just feeling grief. So I love this. I would recommend this spread for anyone. With your oracle deck, use it with your tarot. That is awesome. Who the heck even am I? Oh, a spread to help us reconnect with our true selves after a period of trauma, confusion, or spiritual awakening. Throughout life, we grow and evolve constantly. We can forget vital parts of ourselves until we barely recognize ourselves anymore. Use this spread for inner clarity. Which people do I get on with best? What personality traits of myself do I recognize in others? What is the thought pattern or behavior I'm bored with repeating? Oh, that's a really good one. What belief systems am I outgrowing? Deep down, what do I truly care about? Awesome. I like these questions. Guidance from the spirit, specific spirit. Let spirit guide you in the perspective on a particular situation. Keep the situation in mind whilst you shuffle and imagine the spirit is set up opposite you. Maybe you're having coffee or maybe on the phone. This is your take on it all. Look through your deck and choose a card which most closely represents the spirit you wish to talk to and place it face up. What do you think about what has happened so far? What would you advise me to do? What would you advise me to say, if anything? How would you move on from here? Is there anything else you would like to say which could help me? I really like these. I like the questions that are being asked. So I'm just going to show you the rest, not read through them all because there's more to read, you know. Deity Introduction. Oh, got to read this one. A spread to use as an icebreaker for the first time communicating with a deity, spirit, or guide. Get flavor for what working with them will be like and also receive guidance on your next step in this new relationship. So how do you, deity, spirit, guide's name, feel about working with me? And then you go this way and then back. What are the others ways I can connect with you? Connect to you. 3, what actions and rituals can I honor you? What magical practices can I bring to our work together? 5, what mundane practices can I bring to our work together? What offerings would you like best? In what area of life will you help me? What will our relationship be like? I like that. It reminds me very much of a getting to know your deck. Pathfinder. You could pause and read that. Let's do the thing. Comfort my inner child. Oh, awesome. Observing my fear of death. These are some great spreads. Deep exploration of my shadows. Ooh. My abundant and beautiful life. Even if you don't realize it, you do have an abundant and beautiful life. Sometimes we go for long periods of very stressful life, and it doesn't feel that way, but we do. Is that yo? Ancestors, please help me. Hype me? A spread for you to connect and laugh with your ancestors. It's not formal. It's more like family get-together. So I'm thinking that's a yo. Drinks are flowing. Everyone is happy and smiling. They're so bloody proud of you. So let them tell you. Oh, that's awesome. I don't think I even read we're going to ring the bell. This is Goddess Guidance. So amazing, all this in here. 250 pages. Isn't that just gorgeous? So let's look at the deck. Embroidered Graveyard. Lift the veil, commune with spirits. Conquer your fear of death. Commune with the spirits, goddess, and guides as you walk through a haunted graveyard brought to life with stitch witchery. First edition exclusive community card. Photographed embroidery by Alicia Vamveukakis. I don't know how to pronounce that. Luxury 350 GSM cardstock and gilded edges. Hardback guidebook accompaniment included. 12 original spreads for the guidance and shadow work. 24 rituals and spells for manifestation. Awesome. We have more time. We'll take a look at the spells, rituals. So we want to take a look at these. As soon as I figure out how, here we go. And Death said, but I am not the end. I am not at all. I am simply the mirror you've been waiting your life through, watching your life through. And my what lovely adventure you've had. Love always, Alicia. Very lovely. Oh, this is, look how beautiful this is. So these all started with an embroidery she made and then made them into cards. Absolute protection. Goodbye. Oh, I love that. The skull with the candle on it. Familiar. Who doesn't love their familiars? Abundant intuition. Adventure. Look at that. So, so beautiful. And what a nice feeling. Not too thick. It is thick, but not too thick. It's not like a big, thick cardboard. Adventure. Be present. Yes. Cherish me. I love it. Sacred rage. What a great image for that. You know, all our feelings are important. And like rage and anger, they tell you something's not right. So don't be scared you're feeling this. It's telling you, take a look. What's not right that's happening here? It's there. The feelings are there to help you and protect you. You know, because people are people and some of them try to dupe us. You know, pull the wool over our eyes. Legacy. R.I.P. Here lies an oracle reader who lived by the sun and loved by the moon. Wow. Decadence. Isn't that gorgeous? Very decadent dress and the stars and the glitter all around her. Self-love, so important. Every single one of us need to practice that. The other. Create. Impervious. Comforted. Truth seeker. I love these images like this. We got a butterfly in the bottom of the decorations of the eyes of the skull too. It just works so well together. Release tears. Important to release them. Home is where the heart is. Vulnerable. Yes, it's important to allow yourself to feel vulnerable. Not always to show to other people, but we're human. It's great to feel all of our feelings. Transform. Makes me think of the death card, transformation. Whether it's from this world to the next, or just healing and transforming. Rest. Isn't that gorgeous? I love all the green pine trees and the feet prints. Dance. Oh, bat. Sense. So cute. Overcome. Nourish. So very important to nourish our bodies with the healthy food, but nourish our souls with what they need, with what our souls need. Live deliciously. Oh, I like that. Our song. Divine chaos. The little guy looks pretty happy with his divine chaos. Star reader. Rain breaker. Look at that gorgeous horse. Perspective. Cunning. Winter solstice. Oh, look at that. I love that tree decorated with the skull and crossbones. Summer solstice. We got the sunflowers. Witch. Temptress. Rebel. Celebrate uniqueness. Oops. Letters to death. Whoa. She's got quite a few to read. Beauty. That so makes me think of Medusa with all those snakes. Pathfinder. Sanctuary. Awesome. Weaver. Balance. Such cool images like this balance. Life is perky. Life is less perky, going down. Or, the flower's losing its luster. Crow's eye view. Love and blood. Surrender. Death between. How very cool. Makes me think of an Alice Cooper t-shirt. On this side is the healthy Alice Cooper, and this side is his skull side. It's so awesome. Breath between. Expression. Little ones. Oh, come back and focus. There we go. Companion. Faithful. Of course, the dog is always very loyal, and cats are great for sitting on your lap and purring. Pinky swear. I love that pinky swear in BFF. They, them. Awesome. Innocence. Twins. It looks like the twins from The Shining, but there's just their skeletons, but with the dress. Brother. Oh, brother, he's lost the top half of himself. Sister. She's lost her head, but she's got the bunny head to help her get around. Lovers. Oh. Mother. Father. Grandma. Grandpa. Ancestors. R.I.P. Can you read that? I can't. Huh? Community. Spring equinox. I like this. With the bird, or the little critter in its egg. And the flowers blooming. Autumn equinox. Samhain Veil Walker. Awesome. Those equinox cards they were extra as the kept meeting goals. You'd add those. So let's give this a shuffle. Okay. This shuffles well. My very favorite deck, the Dark Mansion. In the very beginning, it was very hard to shuffle. But this starts out with, the nice thick cardstock and shuffles easily. Feels nice. It's not that buttery smooth. It's just nice. I don't have the words. And we'll pick a card and look it up in the book. What energy should we look at today? And a card threw itself out. The fox. Or cunning. But it is the image of a fox. So 32. The cunning. I mean, look at that. This whole page is just the card. I love that. Make it nice and easy for us. An inquisitive fox looks at you over a mystical lake. The depths of the body of the water are said to guide the viewer to their fate via visions and in their dreams. Could this be true for you now? You must relax your eyes and peer into the glassy surface yourself and see what awaits you. Fairy tales and stories have featured the use of water to divine and deliver knowledge to the viewers for eons. Water works just like a crystal ball or a black mirror. From the emotions, expressions of Swan Lake to the warning of Narcissus and his tragic fate, we have always known that water is fluid, dangerous, and powerful. A fox is cunning because they are daring, but their daring nature gets them into trouble sometimes. And this is where they learn to live another day. The creature that never tries to never learns. So be brave and dare to peer into the water. A huge thanks to Heidi who purchased this original artwork. Okay, so she purchased the actual embroidery. Spirit communing. Your guides are asking you to lean upon the knowledge you have gained from work and back-breaking kind from the sweat and from failing over and over until you eventually succeeded. This is not the knowledge found in books, but which is found in experience. Lean on the past actions of your ancestors too. Thank them for all you have done for you and aim to live in which way honors them and your higher self. Yes, a lot of times it takes many failings to succeed. Introspection. This card speaks of the gritty kind of knowledge and gained from experience from being at our lowest and triumphing. This is the knowledge we have earned through action, through grit, by sticking with it, prospering because of it. Cunning asks you to consider your strengths and how you earn them. It says you have it if you work for it. Are you prepared to do what it takes? Okay, it's the next one. I love this. This is all about working and making it through all the failures you have to have because they lead to your success. Sometimes you get lucky and you get success the first time, but don't just give up. And if you fail, try something a little bit different. Twist it somehow. You will find what it takes to make it work. So let's take a look at the table of contents. Introduction, safety protection, using the deck for spirit communing, using the deck for introspection. All this part right here sounds just so fascinating, but I don't think we have enough time to look at it all. Let's look at the deck for spirit communing, 14. So how do the cards work? On a backdrop of black fabric, night sky in the thread-painted graveyard, you'll find depictions of death, souls, ghosts, skeletons, and death goddesses. The depictions serve as a connection between this world and the next, allowing you to create quiet ritual space and remember the spirit in detail. Allow them to be heard. The depictions of common family archetypes that conjure memories and strengthen the connection between the reader and the departed. Our memories and our physical bodies give off powerful life energy, something that the departed no longer have. By thinking of them lovingly, we can fuel them. Yes, and we keep them alive so much in our memories. And even though they're not alive in this world, they're still alive in another world. They're still watching over us. When we call for them, they're there. They help. What departed souls lack in physical power, they more than make up for in wisdom. They exist outside in the perimeters of time and physics, and therefore are privy to all sorts of insights into the future and the mechanics of the universe. With this insight, they can guide and protect us. And so we can create mutually loving and respectful practices with our ancestors and loved ones. Always remember those you love and they are never really gone. If you can think of them fondly and remember even just one happy memory of them, then they are with you. If you have no memories of them, for instance, very old ancestors who passed before your time, you still have a connection to them. Their blood sings through your veins. And whether you know their faces and names or not, they are still with you. By sending positive intentions and love their way, they fuel you just the same. As an example, let's say the reader chooses a card that relates to the spirit and has passed. Think of the spirit fondly, and the connection is strengthened, allowing the spirit to be heard. The spirits then guides the reader through the reading, if they are choose to. We are always respectful of guides who are helping us and never push them if they don't feel up to it. There may be times when readings seem strange or not. Makes sense. And in this case, we can thank the spirit instead, use the deck on our own, or perhaps put it away and try again later. Yes, because they may be working with another one of our ancestors at the moment. They may be doing something important for them. Whatever it is. But they are there for us. All of us. Of course, archetypes used in these cards are generic and may be necessary to program a different card to act as the avatar of a spirit. For instance, the brother card may be more appropriate for a more masculine presenting sister. Please see the programming cards and rituals on pages 20 to 26. For more detail, you will be prompted to adapt this deck so it suits your needs, represents your ancestors and spirits. For each card, you'll see a paragraph for the spirit communing. If you have asked a particular spirit, guide, or deity a question, pay particular attention to this paragraph. If your question is being answered from within your own introspection, intuition, or internal voice, then the introspection paragraph will answer it. I'm just really enjoying this book so far. Because, really memories, they do bring back things. And, their spirits, there are family members you've never met, but you know that their face is in your face. You know that part of them is seen through you. So also they're not dead that way either. And the blood that runs through our veins. So a lot of times it's great to put some fruit out for them, because they love the sweets too. But, the spirit world really does love to work with us, and we love to work with them. So think about them. Send them love. They're always sending you love. Lots of times it will actually send you little tokens, like a little white feather. A song will come on that makes you think of them. So, pay attention. Because there's so much love around in the universe that you don't see, but it's there with you. I just think this is going to be so beautiful to work with. You can deal with not only the beautiful side of spirit, but, the darkness inside yourself and heal that. Then that becomes really beautiful. So I hope you enjoy